Hello, guys. Good day. This is Anne of Reinforce Big Love. I'm going to share to you the things that I've learned about having the motto of just do it. Even though I've no idea what's going to happen, but deep in my soul, I really have to do a thing. So far at this age, I've done a lot of risk, and some of them lead to some embarrassment. But somehow, after the embarrassment that I've experienced, I just forget about it. But one thing I have learned: if I don't do the things that I want to do, that I've decided to do, I hold off myself. There's some little bit of regrets. As days pass, my brain keeps bugging me. Why you didn't do it? Until I finally do it. Just finish the job. So that's one of the things that I love to, impart in my life, that just do it rather than regret it. Otherwise, it's going to stay as a pending in my head because I didn't do it. Although, yeah, some lead to a conclusion that it's not for me. The outcome didn't come up as I have expected, but somehow it gives me a relief that it's done. I got the answer and it's no. At least I got a no answer, and then I can finally move on rather than regretting it in a way that I didn't do it. I haven't tried. So I could say that having the just do it principle or philosophy, it benefits me more than, the holding off myself. Because I've learned from it. Even my, shitty ideas, bad ideas, I've even ventured it with the principle of just do it, and then I finally get an answer. And adapting this kind of principle, I have also somehow succeeded in some decisions which are life changing, even to the point of going abroad, starting a family, building relationship. Just do it. Stick to your standards as much as possible and just do it. Somehow, having that in mind, so far I've no regrets. Although I got a couple of embarrassing moments, but I think those are worth it. And I wouldn't be ashamed that I did it, and I would still do it again. Even those silly decisions that I have to put a pressure on a person so that he can decide or she can decide. Even dating. I tried to put up myself there and got embarrassed. But at least I do it. I'd still do it again, for sure. And, let me share to you one life-changing moment that somehow made me happy. And I could say that, the life that I have right now, it's the kind of life that I've dreamed of when I was a teenager. Simple living, a house and a car, a family. So it took me years, like, should I say, almost more than 15 years, so almost 20 years of waiting, that I'm at the verge of like giving up. And then it happened. But I still do the things that, that would help me get to that goal. And of course, that is having a house, simple car, and a family of my own. And up to this point, I'm still trying to be a better person to get that. Somehow, I'm getting there. I got the house, I got a car, just a simple car, not a fancy one. I'm not really into cars. Family, yeah, I'm in the process of building it. and of course, I haven't thought about it until it finally sank in that I've decided to do it, and then just do it. So yeah, I just find it amazing to have that kind of mentality to just do it. Even though I make mistakes, at the end of the day, at least I know I was wrong. And that helped me improve my decision making as well as my way. The way I behave, the way I perceive life, the way I move on, and the way I do things. You know, somehow I do my best. That has to be better than before. According to this generation, to adapt. So whatever you have in mind, whatever you want to do, if you think it's in your heart and gut that you really got to risk, then look, we got nothing to lose. If you have, especially when you have nothing to lose, if you're thinking about your family, you know, if you do a thing, if you risk a thing for your family, that's actually much meaningful when you risk, because you risk it with, you do it with a big reason in your heart. So whatever you have in mind, if you think you got to do it, and you can't die, even thought about this. You can't die without doing this. So just do it, and then find another idea then again, and then just do it and do it and do it. That's how life is. That's what I've learned. So just do it. Thank you.